Do you know that there are places on Earth so dangerous, so secretive, or so sacred that you're not allowed to step foot in them? Not by accident, not because no one has tried, but because you're simply not supposed to be there. Some are surrounded by armed guards, others by ancient curses, a few by nature itself. And then there are the ones no one will even talk about, hidden beneath mountains, sealed under Vatican floors, glowing beneath nuclear ruins, or floating alone in the heart of the ocean. These places are real, and yet utterly out of reach. And whether it's locked away by science, security, superstition, or something stranger, the most common thing about them all is that each one guards a secret. In this cinematic journey, we explore 11 forbidden places that you're not meant to visit, and the extraordinary, sometimes unsettling reasons why. Because the most fascinating parts of our world may be the ones we're told to forget. 1. Chernobyl's elephant foot, the monster beneath our feet. In the heart of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, under Reactor 4, lies something man-made yet inhuman. When the reactor exploded in 1986, it wasn't just a meltdown, it was a transformation. A radioactive lava composed of uranium, graphite, and molten concrete began to drip downward, fusing into a twisted, glistening mass of death. The result was the elephant's foot, shaped like the wrinkled skin of a giant animal. This molten blob emitted over 10,000 Roentgens per hour at the time of its discovery. To stand near it for more than 300 seconds meant certain death. Even robots malfunctioned trying to capture images of it. When a human finally did, his silhouette appeared blurred and ghost-like in the photo, partially erased by radiation. Nearly 4 decades later, it still exists, deep beneath steel and concrete, less lethal now, but no less haunting. A nuclear relic too deadly to destroy, a reminder of our technological reach and its consequences. 2. Point Nemo, the loneliest place on Earth. There is a point in the Pacific Ocean so remote that the nearest humans are often orbiting above it in space. This point, known as Point Nemo, is over 1,400 miles from any coastline. It's a place so far from land that no one lives there, no one visits, and when spacecraft are retired, they are sent here to die, falling into what is known as the spacecraft cemetery. Point Nemo has no islands, no ships, no signal towers. It is surrounded by absolute silence. The ocean stretches endlessly in every direction. If something were to go wrong here, rescue would be impossible. It's not dangerous in the traditional sense, but its isolation is so profound that it feels otherworldly. A part of Earth so disconnected, it might as well be a different planet. 3. Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center. The US government's secret shelter, nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, is a facility hidden beneath the surface, wrapped in layers of steel and secrecy. The Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center is a top-secret military bunker where top US officials are evacuated to while the rest of the world burns in times of national crisis. During September 11th, high-ranking government personnel were transported here while the world watched in chaos. This place is built to survive nuclear war. It includes its own power plant, hospital, broadcasting capabilities, and enough supplies to support hundreds for months. But beyond its emergency role lies something more mysterious. Access is forbidden, records are classified, and its true operations remain concealed. To this day, the public has never seen the inside, and maybe that's the point, because some command centers aren't meant to be seen, only activated when it's already too late. 4. Gangkar Puensum, the sacred unclimbed mountain. In a world where every major peak has been conquered, Gangkar Puensum stands as an exception. Located on the border between Bhutan and China, this mountain rises 7,570 meters into the sky, but it remains untouched by human feet. In the 1980s, several expeditions attempted the climb, but by 1994, Bhutan banned mountaineering on all peaks above 6,000 meters, to respect the belief that mountains are the dwelling places of gods and spirits. Gangkar Puensum remains an unclimbed spiritual fortress, shrouded in cloud and legend. It is the only major peak on Earth where nature, culture, and mystery conspire to keep humanity out. 5. Cheyenne Mountain Complex, the brain of US defense. Deep beneath 2,000 feet of granite in Colorado Mountain lies a facility built to withstand the end of the world. The Cheyenne Mountain Complex was constructed during the Cold War to serve as NORAD's command center. It can survive a 30-megaton nuclear blast behind blast doors weighing 25 tons, air filtration systems, and miles of tunnels. Military personnel monitor global threats, track missiles, and coordinate defense strategies. The facility includes water reservoirs, power plants, and massive shock absorbers to protect against attack. Today, it is still operational, still manned, and still off limits, but it's on standby for disasters we hope never come. Getting access, highly restricted. Cameras, not allowed. Secrets, plenty. What secrets lie behind those doors? What strategies are being planned? No one outside the government truly knows. 6. The tomb of Qin Shi Huang, an emperor's rest sealed in mercury. When China's first emperor died, he was buried in a tomb said to contain rivers of flowing mercury, a replica of his empire, and lethal traps designed to protect his legacy. Today, that tomb remains unopened. While it is surrounded by the famous terracotta army, the main burial chamber, also known as the central chamber, has never been opened, and it is believed to hold Qin Shi Huang's body. It has never been accessed, not for lack of trying, but because ancient records claim it contains rivers of mercury, deadly traps, and booby-trapped crossbows designed to kill intruders. Soil tests done by scientists reveal high levels of mercury, lending credibility to ancient texts describing mercury rivers and deadly booby traps. Archaeologists hesitate. To open the tomb might mean destroying history or triggering something they can't control. So the emperor sleeps, untouched, protected not by soldiers but by legend, poison, and fear. 7. Room 39. North Korea's secret within the secret. In Pyongyang, inside a nondescript building, lies one of the most secretive offices in the world. Room 39. A mysterious division believed to be responsible for the financial operations of North Korea's regime. It's rumored to handle money laundering, counterfeiting operations, black market deals, and possibly even state-backed cybercrime. Access is restricted to only the highest inner circle. Surveillance is constant, and the West knows almost nothing. It's not just a room, it's an engine of survival for a regime built on silence. Some call it North Korea's financial nerve center. Others call it a criminal enterprise disguised as an office. Whatever it is, it's invisible, impenetrable, and fully operational. 8. Vatican Apostolic Archive. The Church's hidden vault beneath the Vatican City lies shelves upon shelves of documents stretching over 50 miles. The Vatican Apostolic Archive holds over 12 centuries of secrets, papal documents, letters, decisions, and correspondence from popes long gone, dating back over 1,200 years. Only select scholars with direct or special approval may view documents. The public, permanently shut out. What lies within? Possibly suppressed scriptures, political deals, heretical texts, or simply the lost threads of history. Whatever it holds, it remains sealed, a silent vault beneath the most powerful church on earth. 9. Super Shi Island, the island where men can't go. Yes, you heard it right. A place off the coast of Finland lies a private island where your gender determines your right to enter. Super Shi Island is a women-only sanctuary, created to offer a space free of male influence, wellness, healing, empowerment, all on the condition that men are excluded, unless hired for a task. It is owned by a businesswoman. It's not dangerous, but it is restricted, and it challenges modern ideas of equality, privacy, and autonomy. A paradise for some, a point of controversy for others, but for many, it is simply off limits. 10. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, the backup for humanity. On the edge of the Arctic, deep within a frozen mountain in Norway, lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. This is a structure designed to withstand nuclear war, climate change, and natural disasters. It houses over 1 million seed samples from around the globe. Its purpose? To safeguard agricultural diversity in case of catastrophe. It is climate-proof, flood-proof, and built to last 10,000 years. It's not open to tourists, so you can't tour it. You can't take photos inside, and it's not even fully accessible to governments without approval. It is Earth's insurance policy, sealed tightly against an uncertain future. 11. Area 51, the legend that won't die. We end with perhaps the most famous forbidden place of all. Area 51, located in Nevada desert behind fences, cameras, and no trespassing signs, lies a facility so secret the US government only acknowledged it in 2013. This military base is believed to have long been the epicenter of alien conspiracies and experimental aircraft rumors. The truth? We don't know, because no civilian has ever been inside. The airspace is restricted. The perimeter is monitored. Signs warn of deadly force. What are they hiding? Maybe nothing. Maybe everything. No one outside knows. All we have are satellite photos, whistleblower claims, and a swirling vortex of conspiracy. But the truth is, the mystery is the point. So what do these places tell us? From bunkers under mountains to tombs soaked in mercury. From sealed archives to radioactive monsters. Each site on this list carries one chilling theme. We've built a world with places we can't enter, secrets we can't access, questions we're told not to ask. Some of these locations protect us. Some hide truths, and some just remind us that we're not always in control. But one thing is certain, the more we learn about these forbidden places, the more we realize how little we know about the Earth we live on. Because the greatest mysteries aren't just ancient or alien, they're right here, hidden in plain sight behind locked doors, guarded by silence. And maybe, just maybe, that's why we're not supposed to visit. If this story gripped you, imagine how many more lie beneath our feet, sealed behind walls, or hidden in the quiet corners of our modern world. Subscribe, and let's keep uncovering the untold mysteries of Earth, one haunting story at a time.